I'm number 11 of the Fatui Harbingers, codenamed Child, but I also go by Tartaglia. And you? You two like to cause quite the stir, don't you? Something tells me we're going to get along splendidly. You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here. This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill. I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt. Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally. Ah, perfect weather for fishing. The sound of the rain scares them away, but once it stops, they're yours for the taking. Could it be snowing in Snezhnaya too? The world looks glorious in the snow. Pure white, like the light of the moon. A perfect backdrop for bloodshed. The wind is picking up. There is conflict in the air. Just look at that wind blow. The wind permeates all, cleansing both mind and body. Excellent. Morning, comrade. You're raring to go today, I see. You look well. What's your secret? Care to exchange notes? Oh, dinner was quite the feast. A spot of exercise is in order. Today was great. See you tomorrow, comrade. A warrior must always be ready to face any challenge with his blade. The outcome of the battle is irrelevant. What matters is that you learn from the experience. I'm sure the Harbingers must know of my dealings with you by now. Oh, I'd love to see the look on their faces. I am the least adept with a bow, and that is precisely why I must master it. You wield such powers without owning a vision. I really am excited to see what you have in store for us. Let's see how far you can go. Just don't go dying on me before you lay it all on the line in our final battle. I won't allow it. Comrade, how would you like to join the Fatui? Actually, scrap that. With your capabilities, you and I could go head-to-head with the Harbingers and win. Wouldn't want to miss an opportunity like that. If it makes me stronger, I'll take it. Vision? Great. Delusion? Don't mind if I do. Heretical teachings from the Abyss? Sign me up. The skeletal white snowscape devours life without leaving any trace. It is the invisible enemy we fight against each day. I once ventured deep into the Abyss and came face to face with an enormous beast. I don't know its name. All I know is the sight of it chilled me to the bone. But mark my words, one day I will march back in there and behead that beast. And you, comrade, will be my witness. It's been years since I last saw my master. I should hope that next we meet, I'll at least be able to force her to use both hands to beat me. There's far more to that man than meets the eye. As for the extent of his power, lots to look forward to, I think. Tell me, how has Mr. Zhongli been lately? Not bad, you say. Seems he's had no problem acclimating to mortal life. He sure had me fooled. Such a fiasco mustn't be so easily forgiven. The only way to reconciliation is fierce combat. What do you mean I'm no match for him? Her Royal Highness, the Tsaritsa, is actually a gentle soul. Too gentle, in fact. And that's why she had to harden herself. Likewise, she declared war against the whole world only because she dreams of peace. And because she made an enemy of the world, I had the chance to become acquainted with you. Varka. Just the thought of one day going head-to-head with him in combat. The fabled knight of Boreas himself, titan of the Knights of Favonius. It makes me buzz with excitement. It's a beautiful life we live in this world. He was the first ever Fatui Harbinger, and today he's our leader. He only appears on important occasions. As for his accomplishments, to be honest, I don't really care. I owe my loyalty and devotion to the Tsaritsa, no one else. I've seen him in battle before, and oh, what a sight it was. Perhaps I'm ranked too low for him to notice me right now. Well, he may not recognize my strengths yet, but one day, I'll show him what I'm made of. I heard that he took segments of himself at different ages, made prostheses out of them, and assigned different tasks to each one. I know, all my comrades are a little weird. Well, come to think of it, if I met another version of myself, we'd have to fight then and there to decide which one of us gets to survive. The Fatui Harbingers are ranked by strength, and I have no idea why that girl is number 3. I'd test my skills with every Harbinger who ranks above me if I had the chance. But when it comes to her, something just doesn't feel right. Anyway, you should be careful around her. Look, I've got nothing against people who have their own agendas. I myself joined the Fatui to get more experience in combat. But I don't like her at all. If she stood to benefit from betraying others, she'd turn against the Tsaritsa in a heartbeat. There isn't a sane bone in her body. I don't know what his motivations could be, but he seems genuine about wanting to help me. He treats me just like family. Oh, and speaking of family, Tonya and Tusa are always telling me about the pastries and other gifts he brings them when they write. So while I've been away from Snezhnaya, he's kept his promise to take care of my family. She always seems engrossed in her research. I wonder if those machines have anything to do with her. Anyway, I've only met her a few times, but every time she looked like she wanted to murder me. I have no idea what I possibly could have done to annoy her, though. Oh, now that guy has a head full of grandiose plans fueled by raw ambition. I don't understand a word he says once he starts talking about his theories. But as long as he keeps our cash reserves stocked up, I'm not complaining. I never got along with her, you know that. I guess there's not much more worth saying about her at this point. When you're a Harbinger, you have to accept that death could come at any time. But don't worry about me. No matter what happens, I'll do whatever it takes to keep myself alive. Remember, comrade, one day I will conquer the world. Face me in person, man to man, and I'll always have a chance of beating you. Same goes if you're a deity or a monster from the abyss. But the Harbingers? They are more enamored with their intangible methods, spending their days scheming and maneuvering. This is why we cannot get along. However far away my motherland may be, we all live under the same sky. That snow-white moon. My family must be able to see it too. I hope my siblings... I hope that they have turned out to be formidable warriors as well. Comrade, a word of advice. Don't go yelling stupid things in the heat of battle. They might sound good in your head, but if you think about it, they make no sense at all. I'm talking about things like, I'm on fire. That's the last thing we want. Fire leaves behind nothing but ashes, and you must survive at all costs. Ah, how time flies. One day you will see how I conquer the world and crush the thrones of gods beneath my heel. In the meantime, no dying, comrade. Keep yourself alive. Ice fishing and combat follow the same principle. Patience and decisiveness are key. Though, having said that, I suppose the same is true of everything in life. My pet peeves? Well, to be honest, I'm far too busy journeying with you and slaying powerful enemies to dwell on such trifling matters. There's plenty of delicious food to sink your teeth into in this world. And plenty of fights to sink your teeth into as well. Life is beautiful. Food is like weaponry. A true warrior never deliberates unduly over their choice of weapon, nor do they do so over the food they eat. Neither should you. Eating delicious food really has a way of taking all your cares away. Now, how should I repay you? Your cooking skills seem to have improved quite a lot. Does that mean you're getting stronger all the time too? I'll admit the taste surprises me a little. Okay, I'll try one more bite. Happy birthday, comrade! Anyone you need knocked off their perch today? Let me know. I'll happily oblige. Oh, I feel like I've gotten stronger. Now who shall I use as my guinea pig? A warrior's strength is like a dome. The bigger the dome, the more opponents he can challenge inside it. Who was it that said this again? Bravo, comrade! Thanks to your help, I am one step closer to my goal of conquering the world. I doubt even that Tsaritsa herself ever expected I would make it this far. Comrade, Make sure you keep training too. Otherwise, who will be left to fight me to the death when the world lies defeated at my feet? Haha.